slot. Marco Morelli locked onto the rear. Pirelli of that. Absolutely superb.
Absolute cracker that was. As we see, unfortunately, KJ Monignani's gone down a turn.
1, 2, 3.
If you got David Gonzalez, who really lost out with that big mistake.
Yeah.
Tinez has gone down, unfortunately, at turn 2. That's a shame. I think the same happened yesterday, didn't it? This time. That's a shame for him. He actually qualified down in 16th position, which is a dance league in towards 2A. He has now been pushed back to 8th position. So it's actually Tinez went wide yesterday, so he finished 14th, a couple of points, but better than he's been doing lately.
Three abreast there. It is Vader Patama.
1, 2, 3 in the championship, and the 5th rider of the championship, Beñat Fernandez, into 4th place in fastest lap of the race earlier in the gravel this time around, unfortunately for the Venezuelan. Look who's just behind him. Hakim Danish round the outside of Vader Patama. The race just behind him, all the way from near enough the back row of the grid. What a ride this is.
Rejoined the race, so maybe he'll pick up a place again. Here is the 54 of
arrives on scene to try and stake his claim in a last gasp bid from Beñat.
Absolutely superb, and a great run from Hakim Danish as well. Vader Patama fell off yesterday, but now is
for the title.
That's right, and of course, he's still trying to keep his cup hopes alive, but he's also, Hakim, he started the year with 5 second places and then a win. Wanting to deal with the number 13 of Hakim Danish. He's a couple of places ahead of him at the moment. Trying to keep second place. He's trying to battle second place with Vader Patama.
Yeah.
He can do it. It's just a mental thing that has messed up the recent races for the Malaysian. That would give him second place in the cup, but it's Brian Uriarte, our cup champion, leading with Marco Morelli right.
Some international pride there at stake between Malaysia and Indonesia. So close geographic.
Obviously expunged that from his brain now, and he is battling for the lead.
It's such a different
on his tail.
Still all to play for as we quickly, but there's a bit of a rivalry there, even though I think they do get on quite well.
Right, and Brian
Dynamic Peter from being the predator and the prey, they were chasing him all the time. No, in Rookies Cup in this final race of the year, Mitani and Patama
and having a nice, casual time, but just at the moment there's 5 laps remaining. Hard to imagine it's going to start
throughout the season, but now he's on the back foot again. Uriarte's the one with more things to lose. Absolutely brilliant, as close as you like. They are not shy.
I like that. It is Gonzalez on the number 11 who has second place, but only
with a 4 points gap out the lead, and it's amazing how that could just change a rider's mentality.
No, that's right. I mean, Zen is really good at wedging himself a gap, isn't he? He just will sort of just from Zen Mitani. There comes Vader.
Wow! What on earth was that?
Yeah, absolutely. Uriarte is very strong mentally, and he put his elbows in and squeezed through.
What a character! What a character!
He passed 3 people,
and they got passed by 2.
Yeah, because he drifts wide. He goes. You see, he actually had the better line than Vader through there. He got the drive out of it. Vader caught him.
Absolutely love it. Gonzalez moves to the inside, up the inside, and Morelli there, the 95 looks for.
He goes up the inside, which is fantastic. We love that. That's a bit of drama. But now going into the corner, but Brian Uriarte flicked it right and then left.
A little bit of space to get first as well, but gets the door slammed shut by Uriarte.
Oh, he's back again. He's been passed by all of them.
It's all going to end in tears if they're not careful through Curva.
So to get the drive out.
On that penalty as well for Monignani due to exceeding. Oh, just sensational. And there we go. Gonzalez was the fastest rider of the race last time. And Peter, goodness me.
No, it's going to end with Brian Uriarte running away with this race because they're just
track limits. He's down in 20th at the moment, fighting with Plonk, who also had a long lap penalty. Agustinelli.
Second
Where
in the
was
cup.
this? Oh, down at turn 1. Oh, Hakim, you break my heart. Just from glancing at it, I think one of them's Joel Pons, but as we switch back towards the front end, it is Uriarte. He is just ahead of them. He's done his long lap penalty as well.
Oh, and Brian
Oh, what a shame. That's not how you want to sign off from rookies.
No, no.
Leading from Karpushin. Pratama into third, and he's got Thompson for company in fourth.
It's a bit sideways on the brakes going in there, but he managed to hang on to it.
Who's that? That's Haggerston.
Marco Morelli has the lead now. Marco Morelli takes the lead for the first time in this race. He's got his head down.
Position there.
Unfortunately, I think it may have been Alejandro Fernandez as well. I saw the pink helmet. Anyway, we'll see. I'm sure.
They've just gone down, having just completed his long lap penalty. That's a big shame for the Vietnamese rider.
And Danish rejoins the race, but he's obviously going to be out of the points. Vader Patama just will get the information soon, but it is Brian Iriarte who has the advantage. They go down. Yeah. Presumably ruined his concentration. Has to sort of finish really to pick up a couple of points to go back in front of Hakim Danish in the back. Down the hill, Karpushin in a superb second place, but Joel Pons, he's never had to do the long lap penalty and caught himself out. Anyway, back with the leaders then. Brian Iriarte still for second place in the cup.
That is such a crying shame, isn't it? Goodness me, well, we turn.
Has any luck? He's one of the fallers, and Brian Iriarte already touching the green stuff. He's got to watch that. The fifth with the advantage over Patama and Hakim Danish. They've got a very, very slight advantage.
No attention back then, so it could well be Iriarte and Vader, your top two.
54, of course, it's Vader Patama up into third place, a very close third place as well.
So three riders
over the 17 of Yaroslav Karpushin.
Kurdistani rider, just what a... Who will win the final race of the year? Morelli leads from Gonzalez, who really went down on the first turn. Augustin Nelly, and that was nearly a couple of other riders down there. That was Karpushin and Patama. Pick up in form he's had since that pole in that front row started pole, wasn't it?
That's right, Vader. There was really not room for that.
That's that fourth position in the standings in his debut season in rookies, and Mitandian back in Germany. Really impressive.
Vader to go up the inside of Karpushin, but he tried it. They got away with it. Anyway, it still is a Brian Iriarte that
he wants another podium as well. There is Danish limping around again then.
And it's something that
one of the youngest riders on the Rookies Cup grid, isn't he? Is Hakim Danish went very wide there. That could have been.
Karpushin looking for a way up the inside. There is no possibility there. Brian Iriarte cuts across his nose. That Marco Morelli said yesterday. He said, you know, when you're aware that the guys around you are battling for the
a long lap penalty for Danish, he was certainly right on the edge of the white.
Very nicely and holds on to the lead.
Well then, so three riders down at the first turn. Axtonelli was the other one
up, and you're not in the running. He said some part of you wants to say, okay, I better, keep away from.
Did he actually go onto the green? That is the question.
And he's still in there
down with Fernandez, as you rightly pointed out, Peter, with Pons. They come across the line there to complete lap.